It's time for another episode on the road to Seriously 5.0. In this series, I have been bringing you Gears my personal journey to completing all Horde maps for Gears 5, with this week's video covering the map Overload. Overload is another one of the escape tile themed Horde maps released back in Operation 6, I think, which is also the smallest map we have in Gears 5. I will cover map specifics like energy tap locations and where to set up your base, before showing the build and mutators I've faced, and finishing with the full run through on Overload. There will be chapters in the video if you do want to skip ahead. Taking a look at the in-game map for Overload first, which looks like this, ripped straight out of Gears 5. Like I mentioned earlier, Overload is the smallest map we have in the game right now, with several choke points between the different tiles used to build the map. The fabricator for this map spawns in the centre, with your entire team spawning in just a few steps away from this. Spread out evenly around the centre tile, you have all 4 possible energy tap locations, shown here. If you do play a mode that can spawn 5 energy taps, like Boss Rush, then you will be at a slight disadvantage since you cannot possibly get a 5th tap on this map. Lastly, make sure your team is making use of the 2 ammo boxes that spawn just here. With the map broken down, as much as you can break down such a small map, there are only a couple of locations you should consider when setting up your base. I will go over each, giving you the pros and cons of both, and a difficulty rating starting out with a centre build like we usually do. Choosing to set up in the centre of Overload is definitely viable, especially for those groups that want to speed run through Horde. You will be attacked from 2 different directions, and your engineer will need to spend much more energy to get fortifications set up. You will also have 4 energy taps within your base, making them very easy to defend. Keeping enemies as distant as possible is essential, since your team does not have much room to maneuver, and enemies will basically be spawning on top of you. Having classes that deal a bunch of area damage will be essential, since a lot of enemies do tend to cluster up within the narrow sections of the map, benefiting any kind of area damage like the Demo or Tactician. Still, make sure you take high level classes and communicate with your teams, give yourselves the best chance at beating Horde on Overload in this 4 out of 5 spot. The only other area you can set up on Overload is in either of the ends, these 2 spots just here. Favour the side that spawns your first energy taps, since both sides are basically identical, and make sure your entire team deposits all their energy. Give your engineer a hand when moving fortifications as soon as the match starts, since the main 2 choke points on both sides are the big doors leading to the centre tile of the map. Longer range classes will be better here, since your team has much more room to fight, but explosive classes are still great options as well. 2 energy taps will be easily defendable from your starting point, and the other 2 will be just as defendable if you push out far enough. Since Overload is the smallest map in Gears 5, most games of Horde will be shorter than usual, but this doesn't guarantee your victory. Play as a team, revive when needed, and pull your weight, and you will beat this 2 out of 5 difficulty area. For the run through you will see later on, my team defaulted to one of the end builds, giving ourselves the range necessary to beat this one. Not letting enemies pile up on top of us would be necessary considering some of the mutators we had to deal with. Freezing rifles. Enemy drone types wielding any rifle will fire freezing rounds. A painful mutator that can freeze most classes in just a few shots. The gunner's freeze resist card is the best counter to this. More lethal. Enemies deal more damage while this one is active, and it will be active in most Horde games. Shielded heavies. Heavy units such as Scions and DR1s will gain a shield after some damage has been taken. Going around the shield with explosives or piercing it with a marksman are both great options for dealing with this mutator. More health. All enemies become much tankier, gaining roughly 75% extra health, another mutator active in most Horde games. Frag rejects. Reginald the Reject, as Cherry likes to call this enemy, will drop a frag grenade on death. Not a problem unless you get in close. Survivor. Our favourite mutator on this channel, causing unprepared teams to go back to the beginning should they fail a wave. Regeneration. Every enemy will start to regenerate their health after not taking any damage for a few seconds. Finish off your kills and leave bosses until last, since they also benefit from this one. A mixed bunch of mutators, from freezing enemies to martyrdom rejects and extra defences for Horde, made playing as some classes more difficult, not necessarily locking them out completely. Personally, I wanted to play as the veteran, taking on a mix of offensive and defensive skill cards. Band of Brothers. Whilst at full health, you will generate a stim shield for yourself and any teammates using your Living Legend ultimate. A decent group survivability tool, but does require any player to be at full health. Focus. Living Legend's duration is increased while you have this card equipped. Most veteran builds rely on the ultimate, so this will appear most of the time in these builds. Headshot Master. This makes your headshots deal even more damage, and while your ultimate is going, you will be hitting nothing but headshots. Critical hits already hurt a lot, this just takes them even further. Last Ditch. Deal increased damage as your health gets lower. This is a great damage card, especially when you mix it with some other tankier cards, causing you to hit even harder. Custom Lancer. Increasing the damage with any type of Lancer. A simple card, but effective with all three Lancers that are in the game. I usually go to the Retro Lancer, but you can use the Lancer GL if you want to. With everything covered for Overload, I will now let the full match play in the background for you. There is some light commentary alongside this, I hope you enjoy.
We fought well.
Help me secure the tap.
Securing the tap. Let's do this. Help me secure the tap. Barriers placed. Good to go. We've got enemies incoming. Oh, yeah!
Oh yeah!
Time for a little target practice. Looks dead to me.
Come on, try me.
Good night. Stay down.
Look what I found! Throwing fire!
What the? Lock and load. Juvie spotted. Back in your pod. Barrier deployed. Can always use more. Fortification upgraded. We've got 30 seconds to regroup.
Now we're talking. Terrific.
Barrier upgraded. Yeah. Watch and learn. Setting up a barrier. Here we go again. I am enjoying this.
What's happening, gears? Today we're doing another Horde Frenzy. Today we're on Overload. And I'm playing as the veteran. Trying not to get frozen in place because of the mutators that we have today, but speaking of, I'll show those at the beginning of the video along with the build, just in case you happen to skip past that bit. And we have a lot of annoying mutators on with this one, so heavy enemies, the R1s and Scions have shields. Anything with a rifle can freeze us. But we do have Jack with us, as well as a tactician, so hopefully we should be able to stay fairly unfrozen.
Why don't you bring it, bro? Sucker, stay down now.
We have got a mechanic as well, so we can be a little bit greedy with our build. There we go. Get that guy down.
Time to rebuild our shit.
Can always use
Get
more.
ready for another round.
Fortification upgraded.
I'm going to take a hammer burst for now since there's not much else I can take. Be a little bit greedy with assault rifle damage perks.
Set up a barrier.
Let's grab one of these ammo boxes since no one else is taking them.
These count.
And I might get a bit of ammo regeneration as well.
Time's up. Here they come.
Ah, beauty is in the kill.
Here we go.
Little target practice.
I'm using my ultimate as often as I can because it generates stim.
Nice.
You need to avoid rejects as well because otherwise they will drop me in one since they are also dropping grenades when they die. It's a really annoying mutator, but I can see why it exists.
Show's over.
Back in your hole.
Let's grab some of this energy that we've littered about the map.
Beat it.
Trying to go for all the doubles first since they are worth more.
Energy collected. Energy tap upgraded.
Classes though, I didn't cover them. Obviously I'm veteran, I've got a tactician with us, we've got a marksman, Jack, and the engineer is a mechanic, which is all well and good.
Oh, yes.
Let's go with some ammo regen and some feedback boost.
Good to go.
Because I need the ammo.
Watch and learn.
Let's grab that ammo box since no one's taking it.
Beautiful.
Time's up.
Oh, yeah!
Let's lock to deploy. I got this. So good, I can just miss.
Let us do this.
That was a sniper that I just saw die, so I will be grabbing that
You want
long shot in a moment.
this blood sing?
Ooh,
Here we go. I don't think so.
let's see if we can run out and save Jack.
Down to 4. I am enjoying this.
Oh.
Ilbra.
There's that grenade.
Can always use more.
Didn't do too much in that round, but
Fortification
that's fine.
upgraded.
Clean sweep.
Here we go. I'm going to take this long shot just up until I get a retro lancer.
Don't mind if I do.
Go with a bit more ammo regeneration as well.
Come on, you want some of this? Nice.
Weapons locker deployed. Here they come. Watch your back. I like the sound of that.
Nice. Ready to time for a little target practice.
Let's do this. Go down. Sniper down.
Sure.
Five left. They're gonna rush us. On to the next. Oh yeah.
Just get that guy down. Ah, never mind. The barrier killed him.
Map is full.
Energy collected.
Hey, can always use.
There's an extra long shot there in case anyone needs it.
Ready.
Ooh, shot grenade.
Oh, beautiful.
Take that.
Hell yeah.
Grab assault rifle damage again. Grab a bit more ammo regen. And one of these. No one's really on this side. I'm gonna go on this side.
We've got enemies incoming!
That's gotta hurt. Nice, Kate. Come on, you want some of this?
Oh, I'm on fire with a sniping right now. And then I missed. I had to say something, didn't I?
Zion, bring it down. Help me secure the tank.
Down and out!
Let's quickly cap this again.
Watch it, Hopper. Energy tap is full.
Grab some of that sweet energy.
Repairing barrier. 30 seconds until enemy reinforcements.
Right, we've got our assault I can't talk. We've got our assault rifle damage maxed out. I'll go a little bit more in ammo regen, maybe a little bit more in the ultimate cooldown, but then the rest is going to the mechanic.
I'll take that. Ready to...
There's my ultimate. I thought I had it back.
Practice makes perfect.
Time's up.
If you guys are liking these kinds of videos, then do be sure to give it a like and subscribe down below. Really does help me out. And if you guys also want to see particular classes on particular maps or with certain mutators, let me know and I can try and show you how I would get that done.
Nice.
That shield is in the way.
Ah, warms my heart.
Sweet! Ready!
You're dead now, so shut up, you.
Wasted drone!
Show's over.
There we go.
Took out a Scion! Fun while it lasted. Energy collected. Tap upgraded.
Got it. Thank you very much.
Grab as much of this energy as we can.
Perfect. I'll take this. Oh yeah.
Ooh. Let us quickly plan that.
How many goddamn waves are there anyway? Turret deployed. Let's do this. Out of my way. Push. Good to go.
Do this!
There we go. Oh, I'm going down. What happened there?
The drone!
Time for a little target practice. Do I look to you?
Three left!
Get around behind these. Nope, that's not.
Only one more. Want a tango? Lock and load.
He's really focused on me, isn't he? Never mind.
Dibs. Energy tap is full. Can always use more.
We may have to buy a retro lancer if one does not show up in the next wave.
I'll do that. Sweet. Securing the tap. Oh, beautiful. Sweet. Repairing barrier. Here we go again. It's called experience.
Oh, that hurts.
Good to go. You sucker like die. Then go then. Come, try me.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Die!
Yeah, we're definitely going to need to buy a retro lancer, unfortunately.
Oh yeah. Energy tap is full.
Thanks.
Can always use more. Fortification upgraded. Nice job. Dig in and get ready for more.
What I'll do is I'll go grab this retro lancer now and then just keep giving the rest of my energy to the mechanic. Let's hope we get our active back within the next few seconds as well. Positive I've got my ultimate for the next wave. Pretty much, yeah. There it is.
Time's up! Hell yes!
Time for a little target. Oh yeah! Gotcha. Come here, sucker. You like die?
Do I get this dude? Oh, just about got him.
Done! Shock out! Oh yeah!
And that wave fell completely over.
My ammo now.
Tap emptied. Energy tap upgraded.
Sentry is up. We have got 30 seconds to regroup. Armed and ready. Just plain talented. Good to go! Energy collected. Energy tap upgraded. Sentry upgraded.
Let's give him the rest of this.
Energy collected. Time's up! Here they come!
Sentry upgraded! Blood sting. Flush! I am enjoying this.
Fire!
Oh, yes. Yeah, brah!
Let's do this! See you later! Dead this time!
Oh, wow, that absolutely destroyed me then. 6 hits.
What is destroyed?
Didn't think it'd kill me that quickly, but it just goes to show you. Even with stim, it took 6 bullets for him to completely kill me.
Try next time. Got it.
That was pretty much the end of the wave anyway, to be fair, but oh well.
This is way easier than stealing COG batteries.
Again, the gunner, whenever they've got this these freezing modifiers, the gunner is so good at getting around it because it is not affected by freeze as much, especially if you put the freeze resist card on. It's just so powerful. Oh wait, I've got energy.
Taking this.
Give the rest of it over. There we go.
Sentry repaired. Barrier upgraded.
We don't need these.
Set up a barrier.
Oh, I've only got half my ultimate back. That is a problem.
Get loaded, bro!
Time's up. Here they come.
Oh, yeah! Let's do this.
Cover fire.
Nice. I throw
There we go.
Good work, Hank.
One more blasted. Here we go.
That's making damage.
I saw it first.
Good work.
Nice.
Wasted and throw.
Let's do this.
And that is that done. The veteran is so good on this map. That whole 12 waves took about 18 minutes. That is absolutely fantastic. Another map completed and another thank you, especially to those of you who do watch until the end of these videos. It's at this point we keep track on our progress, and finishing Overload takes our number of completed maps to 20. I will bring you another one of these videos next week, so take it easy gears, and I will catch you in the next one.